You want your business to show up on Google, right? Of course you do. But did you know that one of the easiest ways to help make that happen is with your Google business profile? It's something I talk about with clients all the time. Most small businesses have one, but they're not actually using it to their advantage. So I decided that today I'm going to show you exactly how to use AI to help you write a post for your Google business profile, one that actually helps you get seen. And don't worry, I'm not just telling you what to do. I'm actually going to show you step by step how I use ChatGPT for this kind of task. And all this month, we're doing a special series called Watch Me Use AI, where I walk you through real demos of how to use ChatGPT to write content, reuse and repurpose what you already have, and connect more consistently with your audience. Now, if you're listening on the podcast, these are the kinds of episodes you're definitely going to want to check out on YouTube. Why? Because I'm going to be showing my screen, walking through prompts, and sharing visuals so you can see how I do it. But don't worry, if you're listening on audio, you'll still get all the context and takeaways. Then just head over to youtube.com/AI Simplified now when you're ready to watch it in action. So before we jump in to ChatGPT, I want to make sure we're setting it up correctly. And that's where my pre-bake the oven method comes in. It's the most important step if you want AI to sound like you. We're going to use the brand new Quick Start Guide to walk you through a real example of how to do this. And then, once we've done that, once we've told ChatGPT everything it needs to know about our business, then we'll get to work. We'll create a Google business profile post together that you can help your business get found and stand out in local searches. So by the end of this episode, you'll know how to write a Google business post using ChatGPT. You'll understand how pre-baking the oven helps your content sound like you. You'll walk away with a plug-and-play system to use every week. And here's the thing. This is the same method I use in my workshops and coaching calls. And when people see it live, they say things like, wait, that was it? That was actually easy. Yes, when you pre-bake the oven, AI becomes your content assistant, not your content headache. And like I said, we're starting with your Google business profile because this is a powerful tool that most people are leaving underused. So let's fix it together. Now, before we get started, if you haven't yet, go grab the free Pre-Bake the Oven Quick Start Guide at aisimplified.com/pre-bake. We're going to use it right now to start setting ChatGPT up for success. This quick start guide walks you through a simple fill in the blank exercise. It helps you identify the key ingredients about your business, what you do, who you serve, your tone of voice, services, your audience's pain points, and so much more. Once you fill this out, it becomes your foundation for prompting ChatGPT in a way that actually works. So throughout this series, I'll be using a fictional business to show you exactly how these methods work. So say hello to Radiant Roots Hair Studio. And we're going to say that it's based in Louisville, Kentucky, and that they specialize in dimensional color, bridal styling, and precision haircuts. The brand voice is confident, uplifting, and trendy, but approachable. So I want to share with you, and as you see on screen here, these are the exact ingredients I pulled together using the quick start guide. When you take the time to tell ChatGPT all of this up front, who you are, what you do, how you talk, it gives you results that actually sound like you, not generic filler. That's the magic of pre-baking the oven. So as you see right here, I'm just going to scroll down and you can see the details that we're using regarding the top 3 services, your typical customers, brand voice, unique selling points, common customer questions, and local and seasonal details. Again, really important the amount of time you spend on this up front. So now what I want to do is I'm actually going to head over to ChatGPT to start a new chat. As you see on screen here, I am using ChatGPT 5 and I am on the paid version of ChatGPT. That doesn't mean you have to have the paid version, but I just want to let you know what I'm sharing with you on screen. So I'm back over on the Word doc and I am actually copying all of the pre-bake ingredients. So you're going to see it. I'm going to hit copy. And then we are going to go back to ChatGPT and you're going to see, I'm not going to ask anything of it, but I'm going to pre-bake the ingredients first. So I want to go into a little bit more why here, because when you take 60 seconds to set it up this way, the results you get back are more specific, more aligned with your brand and actually usable. So here we go. I am going to share details with you about my business. And I am actually then going to paste what we copied. And then I'm going to hit enter. Now, another tip I'll give you along the way is pay attention to what ChatGPT says back to you, because sometimes you can find gold in some of these comments back from ChatGPT. So now you could get all different things. Do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do that? But let's stick to today's focus. Google Business Profile, that's where we're going to start. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to assume that your business already has a Google Business Profile set up. If you don't, use this as a friendly nudge to go set up a free Google Business Profile. That is really important for your business and your online presence, basically online visibility for your business. So I'm going to head back over to the Word document and you're going to get access to all this information, but we're going to start with this one prompt here. Using the information above, write a short about section for our Google Business Profile. Make it friendly, informative, and highlight what makes us different. So I'm going to minimize that down and you're going to see me. I'm going to paste this right in here. I've just hit enter and here we get a polished, there's the key word, polished about section tailored specifically to your business and for Google Business Profile. Now, again, I said that the comments that come back from ChatGPT can be really helpful. So let's stick to our next one. Let's go back to the Word document. And then let's write a Google Business Profile post that introduces our business, what we do, who we serve, and why people love coming here. Make it sound confident, upbeat, and personable. Now, these are just prompts that I've put together for you. You can always tweak the wording in these prompts, but what I want you to see is how beneficial it is to really pre-bake your ingredients. We're more than just a salon. We're your go-to destination in Louisville for dimensional color, precision cuts, and stunning bridal styling. Now, how did it know that information? Well, it knew that information because that is part of the 3 services that we shared with it that we wanted to focus on. So I'm going to keep going through this so you can actually see it. So let's go back and let's stick to our next prompt. Write a Google Business Profile prompt promoting our fall hair color trends. Mention our specialty and dimensional color and why fall is a great time to refresh your look. Include a CTA to book now. So I've copied. Now let's head back over and let's paste this in. And here you go. We specialize in dimensional color that looks effortless and grows out beautifully. The season, rich coppers, warm cinnamon tones, and cozy caramel highlights are stealing the spotlight. And fall is the perfect time to refresh your look. Now, this is a time that I want to tell you, the conversation that you have back and forth with ChatGPT is important, because if there are words that you don't use, or you don't want it to do this, or you don't want it to do that, take the time to tell it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to say, please do not use dashes. Okay. And it comes back, got it. Here's a polished version. Having that time to go back and forth, appointments fill quickly during the fall season. Well, let's just say our appointments fill up quickly throughout the entire year. Let's say something different than appointments fill quickly during the fall season. A closing line that still feels confident and inviting. So let's come down here. Give yourself the gift of radiant hair this season. Book online today and step into autumn with confidence. My point to that is, if there are words you don't like, if you don't like this post at all, take the time to tell ChatGPT that. Maybe you're someone that don't want emojis. Let me go back in and say, please don't use emojis for Google Business Profile. And there you see it has removed the emojis. We've got a couple more prompts to stick to for this one. So let's go back to the Word document and let's move on. A limited time offer prompt. So write a short Google Business post about a limited time 15% off bridal styling offer for new clients. Keep it casual, warm, and action oriented. If there are goals that you want with your post, or whatever it is you're having ChatGPT help you with, share it with ChatGPT. That is so important. It needs that information to do its job the best. So let's paste this in here and let's hit enter. Now, something I want to point out. You see how you don't see any emojis? That's because this is a learning model. It is learning as you go. So it didn't put emojis in. Why? Because it's a Google Business Profile. And I ask, please do not include emojis in these. And there you go. We're celebrating new beginnings with 15% off bridal styling for first-time clients. And it says this is a limited time offer, so now is the perfect moment to secure your spot. And again, maybe you're someone that you don't like the wording, or you just want to change some things around. Take the time to do so. So let's go back over, and we've got one more post, or one more prompt. Use this customer review. So what I'm doing is, you could go to your Google Business Profile where you get your reviews. You could copy a review you have and use it. This is a fictional review because this is a fictional business. So let's copy this. Use this customer review, and I want to tell it some more details. Use this customer review to write a Google Business Profile post. Okay. And here you go. Again, you don't see emojis, and you see the information that you took the time to pre-bake. A little bit of time up front can save you a lot of editing or frustrations that some people think, oh, ChatGPT or other AI programs, they don't give me information. It's just fluff, or it's just very basic or bland content. That's because it can only learn from the information that you share with it. Can we just take just a minute to look at the content in just a few moments? If you were doing this on your own and not watching me do it, you could make it happen a lot faster. 5 posts, each with a different purpose, representing your business, your voice, all consistent to your brand. And it's all thanks to taking the time to pre-bake the oven. And this is why setup matters. So that way you're not starting from scratch each time. And as I mentioned, it's a learning model. So it is constantly learning from the information that you feed it and that you take the time to share with it. So if you haven't already, go download a free copy of the Pre-Bake the Oven Quick Start Guide and take the time to fill it out today. It will make such a difference in utilizing ChatGPT or another type of AI tool. And if you want the prompts that we use today, that you saw me copy and paste, we'll share those and more in our free Facebook group. Come on over and join us and see how other small business owners are using AI to show up and stand out. I really hope you found it helpful to see how this works. And I want to encourage you to try it for yourselves. Your homework: fill out your pre-bake ingredients and use them to create at least one piece of content for your Google business profile. That one step will already make a difference. Next week, we're switching gears and I'll show you how to use ChatGPT to write a blog post that actually sounds like you. If you want to go even deeper into this method, I have a full pre-bake the oven training linked below. It'll change the way you use AI for good. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along so you don't miss what's next.